Okay, what I'm doing today is something I've been planning to do for a little while. It's a video on how to make a World of Tanks replay video for YouTube. I'm going to do it with the minimum of cost. Literally, all you will need is your computer and a microphone. This is how to make a World of Tanks video using completely free software that you can either download or that should have come with your computer when you got it. So here we go then. Right, the first thing we need to do is go into World of Tanks, go to the menu, go to settings, and then activate the record function on the game. You need to do this to record your replays. Once you've selected it, hit apply, then hit OK, then that will then go back to game, and you are ready to play your first game and record your first match. To find the game files you've played, go to my computer, go into your hard drive, like so, and you'll see games. Click that, you'll have a World of Tanks folder. In the World of Tanks folder you'll have a replay, and these are all the replays that I've got. I record everything, but you select the replay you want and double click it. Okay, what we have here is a game file. This is the game file I used to make the volume test. It's me scoring a goal during the World Cup on Himmelsdorf extravaganza that World of Tanks gave us. As I said, it's a game file, it's not a video file. So you can't take one of these and try and put this on YouTube. YouTube has no idea how to read this sort of file. When you load this up, you'll get all sorts of things. You'll get the game that you played, and if you just leave it, you'll see it through the eyes of whoever played it. Exactly as they played it, but you can click on it and you can get an external view. You can move the mouse around to change the angle. You can zoom in and out yourself. You can speed things up. You can slow things down. You can jump forwards and backwards. So it's not a video file, and so YouTube has no idea how to read one of these. Trying to put this on YouTube will just be a big bag of fail. And as I said, it's a game file, and because it's a game file, you cannot run it while World of Tanks is loaded up. If I were to load World of Tanks up now, go to this and try and load up this replay file, it wouldn't be able to run both at the same time. So those are the two things you really need to know about this this sort of file. Okay, so the next thing you need is some recording software. I'm using an unregistered version of Bandicam. It's free. It will give you a watermark at the top of your video, as you can see at the top of this video. But it will give you 10 minutes worth of recording absolutely free without having to pay a penny. You need this in order to record the game file you're about to use. If you look down here at the bottom, right there, that's my Bandicam icon. You click on that, it brings up this, and you've got two ways of recording. You can use target, which is what I'm using to record this actual shot, or you can have it set on direct window. That will just record whatever the top window is, and that's what I generally use. But in order to show Bandicam working, I need to have the target window open, which is really random. But anyway, you need some software in order to record your game. Okay, so we've got our recording software, in my case Bandicam, but you can use any of the free programs out there. I'm always getting people telling me, why don't you use this, why don't you use that? I know Bandicam, I use Bandicam, that's why. No other reason than that. So you've got your recording software and you've got your game file. Now, what you need to do is make a recording of your game. I would show you how to do this properly, but unfortunately I'm using Bandicam to record this moment, so I can't show you starting Bandicam because Bandicam's already started because it's recording this. But I'll take you through the general idea anyway. You load up your World of Tanks games file, and unfortunately my computer's a bit crap, so this might take a little while, or maybe it won't. You'll get the World of Tanks logo, as you can see, just like World of Tanks might be loading up. Now it's going to take its time. Come on, we only get 10 minutes free recording here. As you can see, it's a patch 9.1 replay. Any time today will be nice. Here we go. And then it will bring up the screen that you normally get before the match starts, telling you who's playing what and where. In this case, it's a Himmelsdorf Championship game. So there's only 3 tanks on each side. Now, during all this, you won't be recording. But as you can see, as I've said before, this is a game file, so you can do whatever you want. I've just activated free camera. I can turn the camera to wherever I want. If I click the mouse again, you get the view of what I saw when playing the game. I can speed things up.
Let's go.
I can slow things right down so it's going ultimately slow. I can play things at normal speed. As I said, I click the mouse and I can view from any angle I want. You can make whatever video you like, however you like.
We've lost the track. Let's go.
But whenever you're ready to start recording, you hit the record for Bandicam. Whenever you're done with your recording, you stop the game. If you want to, you skip it on. You do whatever you like in the game, skip it on. I've just jumped it forward quite a long way into the match.
Critical hit.
And any minute now, I'm going to get a goal. But I'm not going to wait for us to see that. We don't need to see it. You get the idea. This isn't a video file. When I move the mouse, the view changes with me. This is why it can't be loaded onto... this is why... Oh, I've got to watch it now. I've got here now. And I know what's coming here. Look at that boy go. Look at them all have a shot at him. Oh, they've all missed. And here he is. All the way in. And that boy scores. Unfortunately, his stupid teammates followed him like he'd need help and left them with a shot at goal. Luckily,
Critical hit.
they weren't able to capitalise on it. But that was nearly a major cock-up. Anyway, once you've got all the footage you want, you just stop the recording, like so. Okay, so now you've finished your recording. Where do you go now? You go into Documents. If you go into Documents, it'll bring this up, and you'll see there you've got Bandicam. Open up Bandicam, and you'll have recordings. This is a recording I made a moment ago. This is the recording we're doing as we speak. You can see it has 0 bytes to it because at the moment we are still recording. It's the recording I am making at this very moment. That's the video file you've just made. Now about the sound. If you have a great microphone, you can plug that in and you can speak over the top of the video like I just did, and that video file is basically ready. You could upload that video file to YouTube just as it is. But as those of you who followed me for a little while will know, Up until recently, I had awful sound on my videos. It sounded fine to me, but to everybody else, I was coming in really, really quietly. So for that reason, I've had to stop using the sound on Bandicam and start doing something else. As I said, that file will be absolutely fine to upload to YouTube as it is. You might, but if like me, you need to add sound, then here's a few ways of doing it. Okay. Quick additional note of warning here. If you have something playing in the background, it doesn't matter that you don't intend it to be recorded. Bandicam will hear it either way. So don't play anything in the background unless you want it turning up on your video. Just thought I'd throw that in there. I've made that mistake a few times. I've had something playing in the background. I've gone to look at my recording and suddenly found something playing that I really didn't mean to be there. So yeah, quick additional warning on that one. Okay, what we have here is two different ways of making a recording. Making a sound recording, I should say. The first way is probably the easiest. It's Bandicam. Now, we've already established that the volume is going to come out too quiet on this, but what you can do is record everything you want to say on Bandicam. Then once you've completed the recording, you can take the file that you've made, strip the audio away, and with a few other programs, boost the volume and take out any static noise you don't want. Then reapply the audio to the video file in something like Windows Movie Maker. I'll show you how to do all of that. But one thing I have to say is that if you are going to do this, then turn down your in-game sound effects, because when you boost the sound of your voice, you're going to boost all the other sound that's recorded as well. And if you've got your sound effects at a normal volume and your voice is really low, when you make your voice a normal volume, you're going to make the sound effects ear splitting. They're going to blow people's speakers out. It's going to be unbearable. So if you're going to use this method, then for God's sake, turn down your in-game volume. The other option you have is to use a sound recorder. Now this is one that came free with Windows 8. There's nothing special about it. It's literally a sound recorder. Here's my logo for it here on my icon bar. There's my Bandicam. There's my sound recorder. You literally click the start and it starts recording everything you say. It is now making an audio file of everything I'm speaking at this moment. So you start your game up, your Bandicam video, with sound recorder enabled, and you start recording at the moment that your game starts, and then you literally talk over the top of it. I would turn down the volume on your Bandicam recording of your game. That way no background noises will get into the sound recorder, but they shouldn't anyway, but just in case, cover your own back, and then when you get to the end of the game and you finish recording, just hit stop recording like that. What you'll get is you'll get a save as file like this, and it will tell you to save it in documents. You'll see I've got a documents thing opened up there. You can call it whatever you like. I've just randomly put some letters in, save it, and you'll see that file is saved there. And now what you want to do, I have to say, this file here is going to have exactly the same problem as the Bandicam file. It's going to be too quiet. So what you need to do is you need to convert your file and improve its and amplify the sound, basically. Okay, what we have here is the next bit of software you're going to want to download. It's from Free Studio, and it's basically an MP4 video converter. What it does is you put basically any file in there, and you can convert it to any other format. So what I tend to do is, if I want the sound track off something, say a Doctor Who clip, what I'll do is I'll find the clip that I want, I'll cut it up with Windows Media Maker, then I'll drop it in here, convert it into a music file, and there I have a music clip that I can use at the beginning of my videos. It's a great bit of kit. Here it is. Go to www.dvdvideosoft.com, and it's literally this thing here. I've got an icon for it down here, and it gives you this. Okay, so now to make life easier, I have put both files into the Bandicam folder. You've got the recording I just made in the previous recording there, and you've got a little Bandicam video that I made just here. Now, I'm just going to show you what this one is. It's literally just this. Herpy derpy derp, derpy derpy derp, Bandicam. Herpy derpy derp, derpy derpy derp, herp. Yeah, that's enough of that. Basically, it's just a little herpy derpy video that I made. And just to confirm, and it starts recording everything you say. It is now making an audio file of everything I'm speaking. As you know, that's the audio file I did. Now, this is a sound. This is just a sound recording. This is a video recording. I'm going to drop the video recording in here, and I'm going to drop the sound recording in here, because you can do both at the same time. Now, what this is going to do is this is going to convert both files into a WAV format. And the reason I'm putting them both in here, with the video file, what it's going to do is it's going to strip away the video completely and just make it a WAV file. With this, with the audio file, it's going to change it from a Windows Media file to a WAV file. And the reason for doing that is the next bit of software that I've got that I use to amplify voices can't read a Windows Media file, and it's only for sound. It's only for sound files, so the video file won't be no good. So you need to convert it. You need to convert it into a WAV file so that the next program can read it. So you hit convert, and that's it. It's converted both of them, and you can see right there it's gone straight into my music. Okay, close that. It's gone straight into my music library. We've got the Bandicam recording, and we've got the audio recording that I made. Remove them from there and just shrink it away. And now we have two recordings that we can now amplify the volume on. Okay, so these are now audio files. If we click on them, herpy derpy derp, derpy, you can see there is no longer herpy derpy derp, derpy derpy derp, herp. Should let myself finish, I suppose. There is now no longer any video with that. It's literally just an audio file. The same goes for the start, and it starts recording everything you say. It is now making. These are now both audio files alone. I mean, this one here was always an audio file, but now it's a WAV instead of a Windows Media file. So we can remove them. We can get rid of VLC player, and what we can use is another program I have called Audacity. This is another free download, and this is an excellent bit of kit. This is absolutely amazing. You load it up, hold on to your music. Right, you grab whichever one you want, and honestly, this is a smaller file. I'm just going to use this one. You could do this with either of those, but I'm going to use this one just because it's a smaller file. You drag and you drop. Now you have a choice here. You can either make a copy of this file before editing it. That way, if you make a cock-up with it, you haven't affected the original one. Or you can do it directly from the one that you've just dropped in there. I'm going to do that because A, I don't care if I accidentally damage it, and B, I've still got all the files anyway. I can just remake another audio file if it's required. So you click OK, and what you get is this. And this is that is the finished product that you were that you wanted to do. Now what you do is you go up to Effects, you go top of the list, Amplify, and you want to make it however loud you want it. Now I've been amplifying everything to 20.5. You hit it, OK. You can see it makes everything louder. However, when you press play now, can you hear that hissing? That hiss has now been added because things that were silent are now, it's basically background noise. So what you can do is you can select a bit of the hiss. You check it to make sure there's nothing in there you don't want to be hearing. So we know it's just the hissing and maybe a bit of click. You click Effect and you go to Noise Removal. And what you're doing is you're saying any noise that appears in that, it's a silent moment, it's just a hiss. Notice there wasn't any speech in the area that I clicked. You click Get Noise Profile, and it's now made a profile of that. And now, if you select the whole thing, what it'll do is anytime it hears just that sound, it will remove it if you click OK. And you'll see that's all just disappeared. I like to run it through twice. If you look here, there's a little bit there. It hasn't quite got rid of everything. So run it through again. Hit OK. And you'll see that's gone. Now when you play it, the hiss has gone. And all you're left with is an absolutely smooth sound recording that has been made louder. So what you do is you go to File. Well, actually what you do is you stop it first, then you go to File, you go to Export, and this is and you call it whatever you like. It will automatically use the name of the file that you've already converted. Make sure it isn't sending it back to your music folder, because if it sends it back to your music folder and it's got the same name, it will try and replace the file that that you just made, and it will no longer work because it's trying to record from something that you're now deleting, and it will mess everything up. So make sure basically it gets sent to a new folder and you save it. Hit OK. That's everything saved. Okay, so now what we have is two different versions of the same recording. I'm going to stop this, and then I'm going to play the quiet one here first, and then I'll play the adjusted one, and you can see the difference. Okay? Herpy derpy derp, derpy derpy derp, Bandicam. Herpy derpy derp, derpy derpy derp, herp. Herpy derpy derp, derpy derpy derp, Bandicam. Herpy derpy derp, derpy derpy derp, herp. Okay, so we have our audio file. That's here. It's the Bandicam soundtrack. We've just amplified it, so it's now louder. Unfortunately, I had a blonde moment and deleted the video file for this. I had so many Bandicam recordings that I didn't realise I needed to save one of them, and that was this one. So what we're going to do instead is we're going to add it over the top of another clip I have. This is a 9-second audio clip. This is a 9-second video clip of the Mighty Boo. We do this with Windows Movie Maker. Now everything from every Windows program from Windows Vista onwards has had a version of this. It comes with your computer and is actually a pretty good bit of kit. So what you do is you start off by dropping your video clip in there. It'll take, if it's a high quality clip like this is, the Mighty Boo is a high quality dog. It will take a few seconds to prepare it, which it's doing now. And there we go, we have a clip of Boo. Now if we play this, it'll be the clip just as it is. There he is, trying to go through water. He's not very fond of water. And there he is, 9-second clip of Boo. Now what we can do is we can go to here and say add music. Add music from the beginning rather than the current point, because we've got to the end of it. We'll go to desktop, and there it is. That's the file that we want to use. So we'll select that, open it, and you'll now see that that's there on top of it. And if we press play, herpy derpy derp, derpy derpy derp, Bandicam, herpy derpy derp, derpy derpy derp, herp. We now have the sound from the original video and the sound from this audio file over here being played at the same time. Now if you've done a separate audio recording using this, the sound recorder, then that's what you want, because you'll still have the game effects in the background. They'll be at normal volume, and you'll have the amplified recording. You've used this, and you'll literally be sticking it over the top so you can still hear all the gunfire, all of that malarkey. If, on the other hand, you used Bandicam to record it, then you don't really want the background, because you already know that's inferior. So what you do is you come up to here, you go to Edit, Video Volume, bring the volume right down. Okay, back to home, and now when you play it, herpy derpy derp, derpy derpy derp, Bandicam, herpy derpy derp, derpy derpy derp, herp. And so now all you've got is you've lost the video sound, and only the sound you've added on top is there. You can also add some effects in. You want an animation, you like for example a fade in. So now it fades in from black. Herpy derp, derpy derpy derp, Bandicam, herpy derpy derp, derpy derpy derp, herp. In visual effects, if you go down one and to the end, you got fade out to black. So now when you play it, fades in. Herpy derpy derp, derpy derpy derp, Bandicam, herpy derpy derp, derpy derpy derp, herp. And fades out to black. You can also have, if you've got more than one clip on there, I will just drag another Mighty Boo on there. You can now do cutscenes. So what happens now is you play your video, it fades in. Herpy derpy derp, derpy derpy derp, Bandicam, herpy derpy derp, derpy derpy derp, herp. And it now flips between the two with a nice cut. You can change that to all sorts of different ones. Herp. But you can cut between the two scenes. and don't forget to re-add your visual effect to fade out to black. So animations, we'll just do animations. We'll just do a simple. This one I quite like. I use this one a lot. We'll literally do that. You're fading in from black.
Herpy derpy derp.
This one's the one with only the sound effect on it.
Herpy derpy derp. Derpy derpy derp. Herp.
Cut to a new scene. And this one just has the original sound effects on it. And then fade out to black. And once you got the video just as you like it, you go to File. You save the project. You save the project because if anything goes wrong, that will save this. You can just reload this project up and it will be in exactly the same state as it was in, and you won't have lost it. But to make the video, you go to Home, you go to Save Movie. I would recommend, it has recommended settings. It sees how high the quality is of the video and it makes it to a certain size. You can go for high definition if you like. But the problem is, if it's not a high definition video, all you're going to do is end up taking definition out of the video. So just go for the recommended settings for this project. It'll save the movies in your video file, and then it will take however many minutes to make your video. This is going really fast because it's an 18-second video. But it's still quite a high definition video, so it's taking longer than 18 seconds. But at the end of it, you will have the finished product. Using this program, you can add subtitles. You can do all sorts of things. Just go with it, play with it. But once you've done that, you will have a video file that is ready to be uploaded to YouTube. As soon as it completes, it will give you a couple of options. One of which is to view the video file where it is, i.e. in your movies folder. If you don't know where it's going to appear, that's a good place to click, because it will bring up the folder exactly where it is. Here it is, just now. You can open the folder and that will take you directly to where your file is. I know where it is. You can hit play and it will automatically open a Windows Media file.
Herpy derpy derp. Derpy derpy derp. Bandicam.
And unfortunately, I'm running too many things at the moment for it to be able to handle it.
Herp.
But if I played that without everything running, it will be a perfect copy of the video. You now have a copy ready to upload to YouTube. Okay, so here we are on my YouTube page. Ready to upload this video. As you can see, this is my YouTube page. Here's all my recent uploads, all the things I've liked, my recent activities, and my jingles videos and my trailer videos. Everything that's there on my YouTube page is as it is. And what we have here is an upload button. You click that and it will bring us to this page here. It will take a second to load up and then it will say drag or drop a file in here, or you can click this and search for it on your computer. But it's a lot simpler to just have the video ready. You drop it in there and basically, whatever you've called it, in this case it's my movie because I didn't bother saving it under any other name from Windows Media Maker, and it will, as quickly as it can, upload the video to YouTube. You can put a description in there of what it is. You need to put some tags in there. I automatically have World of Tanks, all of these tags attached to my my videos because basically more or less all my videos are about that. But if you want to add a tag to it, you can just write whatever you want, and then hit the comma, and it will make a new tag for you. And so basically anybody searching for any of these will find your video. You can see, because it's such a short video, it's already done, and some thumbnails have just appeared for it. You get to select any of the three thumbnails. I'll select that one for now. It's on a private setting. I've set that up. Yours will be public to begin with. Unless you set it up to automatically go to private, yours will be public. When you select public and click done, anybody is going to be able to see that video. Now, I don't necessarily want anybody to see this video, or if I do, it will be after I've uploaded the video you're about to see, or you're seeing at the moment. So I'm going to leave this private for now, but you can view the video by clicking done, and then clicking on the link, and it will open another page for you showing you your video that you've uploaded, like so.
Herpy derpy derp, derpy derpy derp, Bandicam. Herpy derpy derp, derpy derpy derp, herp.
There we go, we've got the cut. And there we have our Mighty Boo video that's been uploaded to YouTube. That's how it works. It's a simple job. You just there we have it. I've taken you through uploading the video. I've taken you through making the video. If I've missed anything you need to know, please do let me know in the comments. If anything isn't clear, again, let me know in the comments. I know this has been a bit of a long video. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope it's been educational, and you now understand what I have to go through every time I want to make a video, if you want to be able to hear it. Jingles does far more than this on his videos, but I mean, he's got all sorts of things that he would need to do to his videos. His are much longer. He doesn't do things in one long speech. He breaks each individual comment down and puts each one on one at a time. That's why his videos take so long to put together. As I said, I hope this has been informative for you. Let me know what you think, and I'll catch you next time. Bye.